Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show where obvious answers mean nothing and obscure answers mean everything. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, Xander. I'm Rick. I'm from Oldham. And this is my girlfriend, Helen. She's from Manchester.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Abby. This is my partner, Tom, and we're from Nottinghamshire.
Couple number three.
Hello, Xander. I'm Keith, and this is my son, James. I'm from Shropshire, and he's from London.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, my name's Karen, and this is my eldest son, Michael, and we come from County Durham.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much indeed. All of you, a very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. The sharpest suit, the crispest wit, and the pinkest tie in all comedy. It is my new Pointless friend. It's Tom Allen.
Wow, what a very kind introduction there. I wear a pink tie to match my eyes, because they're red.
They look fine, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Look,
Oh, good.
clear as limpid pools.
Oh, that's very generous of you, actually.
Nice. Come on.
I'm
Come on.
very excited to be here, let me tell you.
Yeah,
very
as we are.
excited.
It's lovely to have you here.
Yeah, well, I was here a few years ago when I was a contestant.
Yes, you were.
And I won.
Yes, you were. You
and
did.
I was brilliant. So I just hope you guys can live up to my modest achievements.
There we are. Well, listen, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Huge privilege for you to have me.
Now then, Eden and Mike got through to the final last time, and I'm afraid they failed to take the jackpot home with them. So that remains. In fact, we enhance it by adding another £1,000 to it. So today's jackpot starts off at £2,750. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, at the end of every round, normal rules will apply, which means the highest scoring pair will be eliminated from the show. So keep your scores as low as you possibly can, and everything will be lovely. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is words. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns... Ooh, words. Ooh, words.
Ooh, words, yes. We're going to show you 7 clues to words containing the letters ooh together. We have also provided the initial letter and the number of letters in each word to make it a little bit easier. So please tell us what these ooh words are.
Thank you very much.
Did I do it okay? That was my first... Because I know
so good.
that Keith and James and Tom and Abby, it's their first show. It's my first show. I just wanted to get that first bit out of the way.
No, you've done it.
Very anxious.
You've acquitted yourself so well.
That means more than you know. I like having a desk. I like having a laptop. I feel like I've got a proper job.
You have, my friend, for the next 11 shows.
That's right.
That job is yours.
I cannot wait for that.
I can't...
2 weeks and 1 day that you've booked me for.
I know. Thank you very much indeed,
Thank
Tom.
you.
Now, let us reveal our first board of 7 clues to ooh words. Here they come. We have cutlery used for stirring and measuring with a standard volume of 5 millilitres, T8. Body part with bones that include the tarsals and metatarsals, F4. Edible fungus with varieties including portobello and shiitake, M8. Night Fury dragon befriended by Hiccup in the 2010 film How to Train Your Dragon, T9. Dark red-brown colour, which takes its name from the French for chestnut, M6. Australian bird of the kingfisher family that is known for its laughing call, K10. And the largest city in the Canadian province of Saskatchewan, S9. There we are. Rick, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
I think this is your last show.
It is, yeah.
It has to happen this show, Rick. It's your last chance to tell us more about yourself, Rick.
I do a little bit of origami in my spare time.
Do you know?
Yeah, I find it very relaxing.
What's the most impressive thing you've folded?
I've made pentagon rolls for Helen for Valentine's Day.
How beautiful.
So-
Did you make it out of pink paper or just out of the white?
It's out of white paper.
Well, you can paint it later.
Can
Maybe
do.
Helen already has. I don't know. I don't know. Rick, let's turn our attention to the board of oohs. What are you going to go for here?
I'm going to go for the Night Fury dragon befriended by Hiccup in the 2010 film, which I love almost more than my children, I imagine, and that would be Toothless.
Do you mean you love it more than they love it?
Yes.
Or you love it
Yes.
more than you love them? I'll leave that one open. You're going to go for toothless.
I'm going to go for toothless.
Shall we see if
yes.
toothless is right? Shall we see how many of our 100 people said toothless? It's a very good answer, Rick. Down it goes. Look at that. Look at that. Down to 10. Superb start.
Great answer there. The films and TV series are all based on the series of books written by Cressida Cowell, who was the Children's Laureate from 2019 to 2022.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Abby, welcome to Point. This is great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a student at the moment at Nottingham Trent University. I study history.
And are you in your final year?
Yeah, I'm my third year now.
Why did I know
so-
that? There was something, there was the commanding way you said that. I thought this is somebody very much on top of this course.
Yeah.
And what beckons after Nottingham?
Ideally, I'd love to be an author, like historical fiction, but, you know, it's quite competitive. So maybe work in publishing or something like that.
Start in publishing?
Yeah.
Have you done lots of writing up till now?
Yeah, my whole life I've written stories since I was
That's
like
amazing.
4.
Well, there's no reason on earth why you shouldn't be a historical fiction writer. That'd be lovely. Abby, what about these words?
So I think the dark red-brown colour, as a big Taylor Swift fan, I believe that is probably maroon.
You're going to go for maroon. Let's see how many of our 100 people said maroon. Maroon is absolutely right. 10 is our only score at the moment. And maroon goes down to 44.
Maroon, you say? I don't have anything about Taylor Swift to tell you, I'm afraid, Abby. But the band Maroon 5, huge.
Oh, huge.
Huge band. You can't get tickets. They have said they will never publicly reveal how they got their name, as they say it is a mundane story. They have told one person, though, and that's Billy Joel. And
he's sworn to keep it a secret.
he said it was such an interesting story, but he won't tell anyone.
No, he's
so
very good like that, Billy
I
Joel.
tell him all my secrets,
I
actually.
tell him all my passwords.
Yes.
Amazing.
yes.
Thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure,
Now,
pleasure.
James, welcome. Good to have you with us. Tell us all about yourself.
I work in London as a project support officer. I help train doctors not in anything clinical, but in their mandatory training like fire safety and information governance.
Oh, this is fun. These are the days they look forward to.
Yeah, I'm the person, I'm their most loved person in the hospital.
Excellent. And when you are not working, what do you like to do?
Well, I'm in a sketch comedy group.
This is a good thing.
I really enjoyed that. We've done the Edinburgh Fringe 3 or 4 times.
Well done you, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's
what
really
you
fun.
called?
A flamingo called Frank.
See, I love that.
Rolls off the
I
tongue.
like that. A flamingo called Frank. I like it.
Yeah.
You can tell they're going to be good. They're going to be interesting. Now, James, the board.
I think I'm going to go for the top one, the cutlery used for stirring and measuring with a standard volume of 5 millilitres. Teaspoon.
Teaspoon, says James. Yes, you have to count the letters there and think how big 5 millilitres is. But yes, you're right, teaspoon. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Teaspoon is right. Well, 44 is our high score, and you pass it. 40 for teaspoon. Well done.
Spoon-like instruments have existed for a long time, apparently.
I think that's probably right. Be the first thing you design.
Would it?
I think so. Or you'd fashion out of you'd whittle.
And I imagine an early spoon would just be a sort of broad stick,
Broad stick,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
So
And then people would have learnt that with a little dimple in it, you could retain things.
you could measure 5 millilitres exactly.
Exactly. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Michael, welcome back to Pointless.
Hello there.
It is great to have you with us again. Tell us more about yourself.
When I'm not working at the moment, what I like to do is stream games online.
Yes.
I'll play the games. I have my face on it as well, and everyone can watch and chat with me while I.
Oh, I see you stream as
That's
you're
right.
playing. I see what you mean. Right, so people want to watch how you do it and what your
Sometimes, yeah.
reactions are.
Yeah, especially if it's a sort of a scary game, which I'm no good at. So that was one of the best ones I've had. Most viewers I've had.
But that's very good indeed. There we go. Now, Michael, you're the last person to have this board. If you wanted to, you could fill in all the blanks for us.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I have been looking at the last two and nothing's coming. But with the two that are left, it's going to have to be mushroom, edible fungus.
You're going to go for mushroom. Mushroom. Should we see how many of our 100 said mushroom? 73 for mushroom, Michael.
There's not much room in here. Fun fact about mushrooms, Michael, I'm sure you're desperate to know one. They can create their own wind by releasing water vapour that creates its own localised airstream, and that allows them to spread spores.
Wow. I can create my own wind.
Do you create your own airstream as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a thrilling prospect for these next
Yes.
2.5 weeks together.
So then, Shall we look at this board? See if we can
Yes.
work it out.
So, what do you think? Second one down.
That's going to be a foot.
Yeah, that was straightforward to a lot of people, 60 people actually, to be precise. The next one down.
That is a kookaburra.
That is right. 39 people said kookaburra. But a good one to go for would have been the last one, Saskatoon. 8 people.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. I can tell you straight off the bat, Rick, 10. Not only the best score of the past, but it was the second best score of the entire round. You were up there with Saskatoon, practically. So very well done indeed. We travel from there to 40, where we find James and Keith, from there to 44, where we find Abby and Tom, and up to 73, where we find Karen and Michael. Karen, you get the new board of oohs. So, yes, choose very carefully. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put a new board of 7 clues to words containing ooh in them, and here they are. We have tall grass with ringed stems that are usually hollow and used to make furniture. B6. 2017 Best Picture Oscar winner starring Trevante Rhodes and Mahershala Ali. M9. A protective covering in which some insect larvae spend their pupal life stage. C6. Sport of which FIFA is an international governing body. F8. Military performance that shares its name with a form of permanent body art. T6. African country with the capital Yaoundé. C8. And LGBTQ plus subculture in which the dance style voguing originated. B8. There we are. Karen, welcome back to Pointless. Tell us more about yourself, Karen.
Well, I live in Concert in County Durham.
Very almost on the Northumbrian border. There.
Yes, almost. And it's in between Newcastle and Durham, so
Lovely.
you've got best of both worlds there.
You've got the best of both.
We're right in the middle, so...
Right in the middle. And you've got Washington Services right there, which
Yeah.
is also perfect. Yeah, very nice.
But it is known to have 4 seasons in one day. Where
Yes,
we are, so...
most definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Very lovely, though.
So.
Now then, Karen, you're on 73, which means you're the high scorers. We must go for a low scorer here. What are you going to go for?
I'm going for the African country with the capital as Cameroon.
Cameroon, says Karen, getting a firm nod from James. Let's see how many of our 100 said Cameroon. There's no red line for you. You're the high scorers at the moment. Karen, I think this is a very good answer. We needed one. Down it goes to 28. Very good. Taking your total up to 101.
Yes, Cameroon. Cameroon has the nickname Africa in miniature because of its geographical and cultural diversity.
Like a little capsule Africa.
Yeah, sort of like Durham is a miniature of County Durham.
Exactly.
People are nice in the northeast.
Oh,
they're
aren't
not,
they, though?
They're not like us down here.
No.
Oh, they're so much nicer up there.
So much nice. I'm from the northeast.
Are you?
Yes.
It doesn't count if you own it.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Keith, welcome to Pointless. Lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, I've recently retired, having worked for a housing association for quite a number of years. And I have a very long list of jobs to do in a house that's been neglected for the last 25 years.
You've been busy doing other housing
Absolutely.
association houses. Now, finally, you can get your own house
My
in
turn,
order.
yeah.
So what's top of the list? What's bottom of the list?
Well, top of the list was the garage. I discovered that I've got 3 of everything.
Very nice. Car boot cell. Good.
Absolutely.
What's going to be at the bottom? What will you eventually get round to?
Well,
Or
the
probably
bottom will
won't?
be the top, which will be the attic.
Oh, right.
I'm not looking forward to that.
But you might find all kinds of fun things up there.
And there's too much stuff already, to be honest with you, Alexander.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, lovely bonfire. Keith, you're on 40. 60 or less gets you into round 2. What would you like to go for?
OK, well, there are a couple I can do, but I'm going to go for the protective covering and go for cocoon.
Cocoon, says Keith. Here is your red line, nice and high. Shall we see if we can get you below that with cocoon? Cocoon's right, and it gets you through. Very well done. Keith, down it goes to 39. 79, your total.
Yes, the silk fabric we make often comes from the cocoons of silkworms, and they have a very specific kind of moth. Larvae?
Larvae.
Larvae.
Like Love Island.
Larvae.
But
So there you go.
thank you very much. Now, Tom, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Hi, yeah. I work as a technical consultant for a company down in London. So we build and configure a piece of software, essentially.
And we're not doing that. What thrills you, Tom?
We moved into a house last year, so a lot of DIY and painting, I guess.
A lot of DIY and painting, which is quite satisfying.
There's still loads to do, but...
Yeah, well, there we are. That's exciting. Nice to have a job in progress like that. Now, 44 is your score at the moment. 56 or less gets you into the next round. What would you like to go for?
I think I'm going to go for the tall grass with ring stems, and that's bamboo, I think.
Bamboo, says Tom. Here is your red line. Let's see if we can get you below this red line with bamboo. Bamboo is right. Gets you through, look at that, with not too much room to spare. 53, taking your total up to 97.
Yeah, be careful if you plant it in your garden, though, because the roots can go under and then can pop up in other places.
Yeah, under
They can
walls and everything.
Yeah, they can disrupt your buildings and everything. But it can be nice as a bit of, if you do want a bit of screening on a balcony or something, you just put them in a pot and then they're perfect. But just don't put them in the ground, is my advice.
That's just amazing.
You never got that from Richard, did you?
No. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, Helen, welcome back to Pointless. It's great to have you with us.
Hello.
For the last time. For the last time. Tell us more about yourself.
Well, myself and Rick are both big football fans. I'm a little odd because I support completely different men's and women's football teams. Neither of them are the teams that Rick supports.
But that's interesting. So you get to go to lots of matches or care about lots of matches.
Yeah, it's nice because it creates quite a bit of rivalry between us
Yes.
as well a few times a year.
There we are. Excellent. Now, Helen, you're on 10. 90 or less gets you into round 2. Do you want to talk us through this board?
I think the sport which FIFA is an international governing body would be football. The body art, I'm pretty sure, is tattoo. I'm not sure on the bottom one about the LGBTQ plus subculture. I'm going to take a bit of a punt because I think the film was the year there was quite a bit of controversy and they announced the wrong film. So I think the correct answer is Moonlight.
Moonlight. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Moonlight? Here's your red line. Nice and high. It is Moonlight, and it gets you into round 2. Very well done indeed, Helen. It's a great answer. 9. In fact, it's the best score of the whole round, taking your total up to 19. Superb.
Great answer there, Helen. Well done. Normally, makeup artists would apply powder to prevent the actors from looking sweaty on camera. But with this one, Barry Jenkins, the director, wanted to enhance skin tone and lighting, so oil was applied instead to make the actors look extra shiny.
How do you think I get this?
I was going to say...
Matt Solar.
Exactly. I think if they did that with me, you wouldn't be able to see me. You'd be blinded by the shininess of my big face. So, yeah. So I thought Helen took us through the board there very well. There was only one you didn't get. So you're right about football. That was quite a popular one, would have got 73. If you had gone for the next one down, the military performance, that also is body art, a tattoo, that would have got you 55. But a good one to go for would have been the last one, and the answer is ballroom, and that would have got you 3.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to our first team, and I'm sorry to say, Karen and Michael, you are that first pair we say goodbye to with the high score of 101. We'll see you next time for your third show. Next time, we'll make it count.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for playing, Karen and Michael. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We cruised through round 1, and here we are. This is our lovely reward. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is sci-fi television. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many actors who've played the Doctor in Doctor Who as they could. Well, Tom.
We are looking for the name of any actor who has played the Doctor in the TV show Doctor Who, according to the characters page of the official website, doctorwho.tv. The page lists all the actors who've played the first Doctor up to the current incarnation, the 15th Doctor, and includes the War Doctor and the Fugitive Doctor. This is up to the end of June 2024.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, Rick, come to you.
I only know one, I'll be honest. I'm going to go David Tennant.
David Tennant, says Rick. Should we see how many of our 100 said David Tennant? David Tennant is right. 63 for David Tennant.
Yes, Rick. Popular answer there. David Tennant played the 10th Doctor from 2005 to the 1st of January 2010, and then returned as the 14th Doctor for 3 specials in 2023.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, Tom.
I think that was my only answer. So I'm going to have to just say a name. John Tyler.
What a name. John Tyler. Is that based on anyone you know, or is it just... No.
Just came out of my head.
Just came up with a list, and there's going to be a John Tyler watching right now. I don't know. Is that an exciting thing to happen? I don't know. Must be. Well done, John Tyler. Have another fish finger. How many of our 100 said John Tyler? Not John Tyler.
No John Tyler, I'm afraid.
No, not on the .tv.
No, sorry.
Keith.
Well, I'm going to show my age because I can only remember the early doctors, so I'm going to go for the first one, William Hartnell.
William Hartnell, says Keith. How many of our 100 said that? William Hartnell. William Hartnell is absolutely right. And that goes down to 18. Very well done.
The first actor to play the Doctor, so excellent knowledge there. He did it from 1963 to 1966. The first Doctor to encounter the Daleks and the Cybermen.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 18, the best score of the pass. Very well done indeed, Keith and James. 63 is where we find Rick and Helen. Then 100, I'm sorry, Tom and Abby. I imagine this is one of those rounds where some people would just adore this and think, oh, this is all my Christmases come at once. I don't think I'm looking at 6 people at the moment of that opinion. Anyway, we're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? There we are, James. We are looking for actors who have stepped into the Doctor role.
I think I'm going to go for Sylvester McCoy.
Sylvester McCoy, says James. You get a red line, and it's nice and high. Let's see where we end up with Sylvester McCoy. It's right, and you are through. Down you go to 18. Very well done. It's exactly the same score as Keith, so that takes your total up to a beautiful, symmetrical 36.
How pleasing. Sylvester McCoy played the 7th Doctor. In the role, he used some of his skills with magic, juggling, and playing the spoons. Don't know if they were the teaspoons.
I wonder. Those are lovely original 5 millilitre teaspoons.
Yes, which he loves to play.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Abby. Now, I'm afraid you're on 100. You need just to give us the best answer you possibly can, to give yourself a good chance of getting through. What are you going to go for?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Ncuti Gatwa, the most recent one.
OK, let's see. How many of our 100 people said that? Ncuti Gatwa. No red line for you. Absolutely right. Down it goes to 5. Very well done indeed. Fabulous score for Ncuti Gatwa.
Yes, Ncuti, or Ncuti Gatwa, as he is sometimes known, first appeared on screen as the 15th Doctor in 2023. His Doctor emerged not from a regeneration, but a bi-generation, which allowed him to split from his predecessor's body rather than actually replacing him. You know, as that sometimes happens in real life as well.
Always, yes.
So regeneration not to be confused with when a few years ago, they used to just sort of put a fountain in a town square and call that regeneration.
Yes, it's a different kind.
It's very different.
Very much so. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Now then, Helen, yes, this is where it counts. You have to score 41 or less.
OK.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking I've never watched an episode of Doctor Who in my life. There's one I know for absolute sure, but I don't think she would score less than 41. I think maybe Christopher Eccleston has been Doctor Who.
Christopher Eccleston.
Maybe.
Oh, Abby and Tom. It was all looking very hopeful there for a moment or two. Oh, I'm rather giving it away. No, let's find out. Christopher Eccleston.
Thank you,
here's your red line. It's at 41. Christopher Eccleston. How many of our 100 said that? Christopher Eccleston, absolutely right. Gets you through as well. Down to 21, taking your total up to 84.
Yes, he was 3 points higher than Jodie Whittaker, who I think you're also thinking about saying.
She was the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And I think Matt Smith might have been in Doctor Who, but I don't know if he was the Doctor or...
Yeah, scored 27, so he would have seen you through as well. So you had good options there. There are only 2 pointless answers. So before we look at those, I'll give you some of the other low scorers. Paul McGann scored 5. David Bradley and Joe Martin scored 1. The 2 pointless answers are John Hurt, who was the War Doctor, and Richard Herndl, who played the first Doctor in the 1983 episode, The 5 Doctors.
Well, thank you very much indeed. We've come to the end of our second round. That means we have to say goodbye to another pair. And Abby and Tom, I'm afraid it is you we say goodbye to. We will see you next time, and we look forward to it. Thanks so much for playing, Abby and Tom. For the remaining 2 pairs, though, it is now time for the head-to-head. Huge congratulations, Rick and Helen, Keith and James. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £2,750. However, we have a little window now in which we can throw some more money into that jackpot if we find some pointless answers. So good luck. Here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many songs featuring the mandolin as they could, Tom.
You're going to see 6 options now. 4 are hit songs that feature mandolin playing. 2 are scoring. 2 are pointless. And then there are 2 red herrings. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So can you find the pointless songs featuring the mandolin among these 6? And we have Iris, Dance Tonight, Cutting Carrots, Losing My Religion, Glory Days, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Does anybody know anything at this stage?
Yes, Losing My Religion's definitely got mandolin in.
I'll second that. Yeah. That's about as much as I know.
I was going to say I'm struggling with the other ones.
In which case, Rick and Helen, would you like to nominate a possible pointless mandolin featuring song?
2 and 5 for me.
There we go, Dance Tonight.
Should we go for Dance Tonight? Is that a pointless mandolin song?
That's right.
It's definitely a song with a mandolin. One person.
It's a great answer.
Keith and James, what would you like to go for?
We're going to have to play safe, aren't we, and just go with it.
Don't play safe. Never play safe. Cutting Carrots.
Cutting Carrots.
Cutting Carrots.
That lovely song. Let's see if that is a pointless mandolin featuring song. No, of course. Just before it went like that, I suddenly thought, ah, yes. Yes, that's a feature of a mandolin in the kitchen, isn't it? I guess you can cut. I don't know, maybe that's not the reason why, but...
No, that's exactly what it's for.
That's
I
the
mean,
reason
do be
why.
careful if you use one of those mandolins.
Yes.
You can very easily
Slice off quite a bit of finger.
Dance Tonight is a Paul McCartney song. He played the mandolin himself on it, and it features very prominently in the video.
I really agree with your tactics, by the way. Always play dangerous in this one, because if you were going to go for one like Losing My Religion, surely that would have scored points.
Yes, it would. It would have scored 5. R.E.M.'s Losing My Religion. Yeah, at the end, it's got that mandolin bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Should we work out which one of these 3 is the red herring? Any thoughts?
Is there a mandolin in Don't Worry, Be Happy?
No, it's all
I'm not
just
hearing it.
Unaccompanied.
Keith knows these things.
Yes,
He's
good.
right. Bobby McFerrin's 1988 hit is entirely a cappella. So that would have been a bad one to go for.
Well, obviously, those are both pointless. Glory Days and Iris.
Absolutely right. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, and then Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen. The mandolin is not very prominent, but it is played by Steve Van Sant during the break.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of that little section of the show, and I'm sorry to say we didn't find any pointless answers, but boy, have we learnt a lot about the mandolin and songs in which it does feature. Let's play the head-to-head. As ever, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question. It is all about side dishes. Tom.
Yes, indeed. We're about to show you 5 images of dishes from around the world which are often served as side dishes. We will also give you the first and last letters of each word in their names. Please give us the names of these side dishes.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 side dishes, and here they are. A, C, A. B, S, G, A, O. C, E, E. D, C, W. And E, D, E, P, S. There we are. Right. Now, Rick and Helen, you get to go first.
Which one? Your choice.
I'm going to go for edamame for C.
You're going to say C?
Edamame beans.
Edamame. Now then, Keith and James, can you talk us through that board?
I think B is sagaloo.
Yep.
D is coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
I think E might be dauphinoise potatoes.
Oh, yes, very good.
So I'm going to go for dauphinoise potatoes. I say I.
Yes,
We are
we
going to go
are,
for
yes.
dauphinoise potatoes.
OK, dauphinoise potatoes, you are going to say. So we have edamame and dauphinoise potatoes. Rick and Helen said edamame for C. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Edamame is right. Meanwhile, Keith and James have gone for Dauphinois or Dauphinoise potatoes. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Absolutely right. This is going to be close. Oh. 17 for Dauphinoise potatoes. Very well done. Rick and Helen, after one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, very good answers. Both of them, as you said, coleslaw. That was answered by 65 people. B, sagaloo, but 45 people knew that. The one to go for, though, was A. That is, of course, caponata.
Caponata, of course it is.
That was a pointless answer if you'd gone for
Wonderful.
caponata.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes your second question. Keith and James, you get to answer it first. You've got to win it to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about Charles Dickens novels cut off at C or D, Tom?
Yeah, we're going to show you the titles of 5 novels by Charles Dickens, but we've cut them off just before the first appearance of either the letter C or the letter D. Please fill in the remaining letters and tell us the titles of these novels.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our Dickens novels, and here they come. A Tale of Two, The P, Little, Great Expe, and The Ol. That's all I'm going to say. And Keith and James will go first.
OK, well, we're going to go for the second one. We're going for the Pickwick Papers.
The Pickwick Papers, say Keith and James. Now then, Rick and Helen, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
Yeah, you've got A Tale of Two Cities, Little Dorrit, Great Expectations, and The Old Curiosity Shop. Which of those do you think would score lowest?
Dorrit, I've never
Go
heard
for
of it.
Little Dorrit.
You're going to go for Little Dorrit. So we have the Pickwick Papers and we have Little Dorrit. Keith and James went for the Pickwick Papers. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Pickwick Papers, absolutely right. Down it goes to 7. Very well done. Meanwhile, Rick and Helen have gone for Little Dorrit for the middle one. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Little Dorrit. Little Dorrit is right. Oh, it's at 27 for Little Dorrit. Well done. Keith and James back in the game after 2 questions. It's 1-1.
Keith and James, you did take the best answer there with the Pickwick Papers. The other ones, Great Expectations, popular. A lot of people know that from the films and adaptations. That would have got 67. A Tale of Two Cities, that would have got you 66. The Old Curiosity Shop, 19. So not a bad answer, but very, very good, Keith and James.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, it all comes down to this third question. Whoever wins this goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question is all about pins. Tom?
We're going to give you 5 clues to different objects, which are all 2 words, with the second word always being pin. We just need the first word. So we've included the first letter and number of letters in each missing word. All you have to do is give us the answers.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Can you identify these types of pin? And we have stationary item, also called a thumbtack, used for attaching paper and card to a notice board. D7. American term for a hair grip with 1 flat and 1 ridged prong. B5. Rod, also called a wrist pin, that links the connecting rod to the piston in a combustion engine. G7. Bent pin with a covered clasp, traditionally used for fastening bandages or nappies. S6. And cylindrical kitchen utensil for flattening pastry. R7. There we are. Rick and Helen, you get to go first this time.
Do you know 3?
Oh, good. B, second one.
We'll go for the American term for a hair grip, which is a bobby pin.
A bobby pin. Bobby pin. Now, Keith and James, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
The first one is drawing
pin.
The fourth one is a safety pin.
Yeah.
And the fifth one's rolling.
Pin.
Let's go for drawing.
All right, we'll have to.
Yeah.
You're going to go for drawing. So we have bobby pin, we have drawing pin. In the order they were given, Rick and Helen went bobby pin. How many of our 100 said that? Bobby pin is absolutely right. Down it goes to 23. Meanwhile, Keith and James have gone for drawing pin for the top one. How many of our 100 said drawing pin? Drawing pin is right. but 23 is what it has to be. 37 for drawing pin. Very well done indeed, Rick and Helen. A proper show 3 performance from you. After 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Let's go through the board. Rolling pin would have got you 57. That was the last one. The penultimate one in our list is safety pin, which 51 people got.
Can I have a go at the middle one?
Yes, you can.
Is it the gudgeon pin?
Yes, it is.
Impressive.
Oh,
Very
Rick, where
impressive.
were you?
Very impressive. One person got it. Maybe you were the person they asked.
I'm a mechanic, I weren't risking it on that.
Oh, you're going to risk it. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round, and it means we have to say goodbye to Keith and James. We will see you again next time for show 2, and look forward to it very much. Thanks so much for playing, Keith and James. For Rick and Helen, though, now time for the pointless final. Huge congratulations, Rick and Helen. You have fought off all the competition, and you have won our coveted pointless trophy.
Yay.
You now have a chance to win the pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £2,750. Well, it's been a show without any pointless answers, actually. I mean, even Gudgeon Pin, which came out at the end, wouldn't have scored you a pointless answer, but we do need one now. That's what's going to help you take that jackpot home. What would you like to see come up?
Anything we've been revising? Capital cities, Premier League football teams?
Rick's very, very good at music.
OK. 4 choices on the board. Today's are Greek cinema, capitals of culture, Queens of Pop on tour, and the 2023 Men's Rugby Union World Cup. What do we think?
Not Greek cinema. Not rugby.
I'm torn by capitals of culture just for capital cities.
Capitals of culture aren't necessarily capital cities.
No, that's true.
I
Queens
think
of
Queens
Pop.
of Pop, at least, there might be some music in there for you.
Go for it. For
Yeah.
me, maybe you. Get mine.
We'll go for Queens of Pop on tour.
Queens of Pop on tour. Tom.
Well, we are looking for any track performed live by Beyoncé on the set list of her Renaissance tour at the opening concert of the UK leg of that tour, which was held at the Principality Stadium in Cardiff on the 17th of May, 2023. Or we are looking for any track performed live by Madonna on the set list of her opening concert of the Celebration Tour at London's O2, which was held on the 14th of October, 2023. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we'll throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yes.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. Your time starts now.
Random Madonna, vague Madonna.
Do you know any random or vague Madonna?
This used to be my playground. It's probably the vaguest I could come up
Would
with.
she have put that on tour, though?
I don't know, but
I think Beyonce around that time was probably... Maybe Savage was on the Renaissance tour. Maybe... I'm trying to think what she would have been doing around that time. I can only think of earlier
not
stuff.
my cup of tea. Beyonce's you are guy, innit?
Yeah.
Go Savage.
Information.
Go that.
And maybe some, I don't know whether she'd have done some of her earlier tracks as well. So maybe a random earlier track like Naughty Girl or, you know, something that was a bit more forgettable.
I'll be honest with you, I'm going to leave this entirely on you.
Madonna's,
No.
I don't know what I would put on for a Madonna track.
That's
Maybe what's the
10
one I
seconds
really
left.
like? Hung Up?
Yeah, possibly.
Is it called Hung Up?
Music.
Is it called Hung Up?
Yeah,
Go for
Hung
that
Up.
then, Hung Up, Madonna.
OK, that is your time up. Let's have your 3 answers. And if you could say which category in each case.
For Beyonce, I'm going to go for Information and Savage.
Information.
It might just be called Formation.
Formation.
I'll go for Formation.
Formation.
Savage. I may go for Naughty Girl.
Naughty Girl. And these are all Beyonce. OK, so we have Formation, Savage, Naughty Girl.
Yeah.
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
Probably Naughty Girl
OK,
because
Naughty
it's
Girl
an
we'll put
older
last.
song, but she might not have actually done it on that tour.
Least likely to be pointless?
Savage.
Savage. And then Formation goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Savage, Formation, Naughty Girl. Well, if one of these answers turns out to be pointless, you will be leaving here with £2,750. What would you like to do with that?
We want to go to Florida Helen has a friend that lives in California that she's not seen for several years, and she's discovered it's about halfway between to meet in Florida, so...
That would be perfect. Well, surely one of these must be pointless, and we'll win that for you. Be really lovely if that were to happen. Savage, your first answer. In all three cases, we are looking for any Beyoncé song on the set list of the Renaissance tour. That, as I say, is for all three of these answers. Let's see how many of our 100 said Savage. Might it be pointless? Well, Savage is right. £2,750 riding on it if it goes all the way down to 0. We go down with Savage through the teens. To single figures, still going down with Savage, still going down with Savage. You've done it! Very well done indeed. Savage was a pointless answer. You are taking home today's jackpot of £2,750. Now, I did say earlier that if you had 3 pointless answers, we could boost the jackpots. We better check the other ones. Formation is your next answer. Should we find out if that is also pointless? Because there's a £500 kicker if all 3 are pointless. Formation's right. Well, if this is pointless, of itself it won't do anything, but it's a useful step towards all 3 being pointless. And it is pointless. Very well done indeed.
Well done.
OK, now everything is riding on whether or not Naughty Girl, same criteria, is also a pointless answer, because that will allow us to boost up your winnings to £3,250. Naughty Girl's right. She did do Naughty Girl on that set. And if this is pointless, you leave here, as I say, with £3,250. Still going down the Naughty Girl skill. Very well done indeed. Naughty Girl, another pointless answer, which means we can add £500 to your jackpot. You are leaving here with £3,250.
Amazing. Amazing.
Brilliant. Tom, look what you brought
Brilliant.
to the show.
I was going to say, what a lovely start to my time. I love my new job, my new desk job. I'm absolutely thrilled. A triple pointless. Well done, Helen. Absolutely amazing. But some of the pointless answers would have been on Beyoncé's Renaissance tour. You could also have had Alien Superstar, Energy, Formation and Naughty Girl, obviously you said. In fact, everything was pointless apart from the following, which all did score. So that was Break My Soul, Cozy, Crazy in Love, of course. Love on Top, 1+1, Dangerously in Love, I'm That Girl, Run the World, brackets girls, Cuff It, Heated, and Partition. So those are the ones not to have gone with. Madonna's Celebration Tour. With that one, though, you could have had Bedtime Story, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, Don't Tell Me, and Justify My Love. Those would have been good ones. The other pointless answers were Bad Girl, Die Another Day, Erotica, Human Nature, I Will Survive, Little Star, Mother and Father, and Rain. Very well done at home if you did get a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom, and thanks once again to our winning players, Rick and Helen, who take away today's jackpot of £3,250. Brilliant. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Tom. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.